Once upon a time, there lived a greedy farmer in a village. He had many farmlands where he used to grow lots of delicious wheat and corn. But as soon as the crops ripened, a big problem started for the poor farmer. Every day, hundreds of birds would come to his field and eat his precious crops. It made the farmer so angry. He thought, I can't let these birds keep destroying my crops. I have to do something about it. One day, the farmer saw a large flock of pigeons eating his corn. He got an idea. These pigeons must be the biggest troublemakers. Let me see if they are as smart as they are greedy, the farmer thought to himself. Then the farmer went into his house and came out with a bag full of grains. He put some of those grains in the center of the crop field and kept a close eye on the birds. If they eat the grain, I will catch them, the farmer thought to himself. As expected, the pigeons couldn't resist the temptation of delicious grains. One by one, they started going inside the bag. The farmer hid himself behind some bushes nearby and waited patiently. Soon, almost all the pigeons went inside the bag and the farmer was very happy. But suddenly, an old pigeon who was sitting on a tree outside the bag started shouting, "Friends, please don't eat the grain." I think this is a trick played by the farmer, but unfortunately, no one paid any attention to his words. All the pigeons were busy eating the grains and no one wanted to stop. Then the old pigeon started shouting louder, but the other pigeons were completely drunk after eating the grains and none of them could listen to the old pigeon's advice. Finally, all the pigeons went inside the bag except the old one. When the farmer saw that all the pigeons had gone inside the bag, he went to the crop field and started pulling the rope tied to the bag. He wanted to catch all the pigeons, but little did he know what was going on inside the bag. The old pigeon sitting on the tree saw the farmer coming towards the bag. He shouted loudly, "Friends, the farmer is coming. Please wake up and fly away before it's too late." Hearing his words, the pigeons inside the bag slowly started waking up. They panicked and started flapping their wings and trying to peck the bag from inside. "Oh my God, what is happening? Where are we?" they asked each other in panic. When the farmer saw the pigeons flapping their wings, he thought, "Great, I finally got these birds." He started dancing with joy and thought about how delicious pigeon meat would taste. But then suddenly, as the pigeons kept flapping their wings, the strings of the bag started breaking one by one. With the last bit of strength, the pigeons started flying away one by one. The farmer was stunned to see all this. He stood there with a bag full of holes and watched all the pigeons fly away. After a while, when all the pigeons disappeared, the old pigeon came and sat on the same tree and started laughing. The other pigeons joined him and they all laughed loudly. The old pigeon then said, "This is the result of your greed. If you had listened to me, none of us would have been in danger." The other pigeons realized their mistake and apologized to the old pigeon. "We are sorry. We won't do such a thing again." Then the old pigeon said, "It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes, but remember next time, don't be greedy like me." Also, always listen to the advice of an elder. The other pigeons nodded their heads and promised to be more careful in the future. Then all the pigeons flew away together. From that day on, whenever the pigeons needed something, they would come to the old pigeon for help. And the old pigeon always guided them in the right way. The farmer also learned a great lesson that day. He realized that greed never ends well. He could have easily caught the pigeons earlier, but his greed took away his intelligence. From that day on, the farmer never tried to catch the birds again, and he worked hard to improve his farming skills. He used to take good care of his crops, and birds started eating his crops only after he allowed them. The farmer also started earning good money and lived a happy life with his family. And that's the end of our story. We hope you enjoyed listening to this story. If you want to hear more stories like this, then subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever we upload a new story. Also, do not forget to share this story with your friends and family and give us a thumbs up if you liked our story. Thank you for watching and listening. Now get back to work. Don't be lazy.